Have you ever wondered if therapy is really different from just talking to a good friend? Well, they both listen, they both care. So where's the actual difference lies? Hi everyone, I am Mansi Gupta, psychologist and a psycho-oncologist. And in today's video, let's clear up this confusion because support is not one size fits all. And knowing the difference can actually heal you. So let's begin. Stick around, especially for point number 4, because it's the one most people never realize. Point number 1, intentional space versus casual support. When you talk to a friend, the conversation goes both ways. You might vent, they might respond, but with their own experience. Whereas in therapy, the space is 100% about you. It's not about stories, back and forth conversation, or just giving advice, but it's actually about exploration, insight, and growth with structure. You may take it as a difference between just having a chit chat or deeply diving into a conversation. Both have value, but they serve different purpose. Point number 2, emotional safety and boundaries. A therapist is trained to hold information without any judgment, without any emotional bias, or without projection. You will never hear a therapist say, "Oh my god, me too." Instead, you get curiosity, neutrality, and non reactive support. That's powerful, isn't it? Especially when talking about trauma, shame, or things that you're scared to say out loud. Friends might mean well, but sometimes they can't separate your feelings from their own. Point number 3, tools, not just talk. A therapist doesn't just listen, they are trained to notice the patterns, challenge you, and introduce tools backed by psychological research. So, for example, they can use tools like grounding techniques or cognitive restructuring, NLP, inner child work, or it could be anything depending on what the case is about. So, you leave therapy with skills, not just stories shared. Whereas with friends, you may only feel heard, but with therapy, you feel transformed. Point number 4, the one that you've been waiting for, consistency without consequences. In therapy, you don't have to worry about being too much, taking up space, or hurting someone else's feeling. You can cry, rage, or repeat yourself, and your therapist is still there with no resentment and no personal history. But with friends, that's not always possible, right? As they have their own emotional loads, lives, and limits. And last but not the least, point number 5, confidentiality. Therapists are legally bound to keep what you say private. It's a safe space just for you. But with friends, sometimes even the most well meaning ones can slip. And that fear, it can hold you back from being fully honest. So, does that mean that friends does not matter? Of course not. Friends are emotional anchors. They support you, uplift you, walk beside you. But therapy, it's like having a trained guide on your emotional mountain. Someone who won't just listen but will actually help you see the map. If this video helps you understand the difference, comment below if you too have ever felt confused between the two. And if you want more clarity on what exactly therapy is and how does it work, make sure to subscribe. See you in the next one.